Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We take you on a fascinating journey through the world of currency, collectibles, and the intriguing stories behind them. Today, we delve into a captivating tale that revolves around a single-cent coin minted in 2005, which has become an incredible rarity valued at a staggering $358 million due to a series of unexpected errors and mistakes that occurred during its production. You're probably wondering how a 1-cent coin, normally dismissed as pocket change, could amass such an astonishing value, and the answer lies in the numerous anomalies and unique circumstances that surrounded its creation. To fully appreciate the significance of this remarkable coin, we have to rewind to the mid-2000s, a period marked by the complexities and challenges of modern minting processes. The US Mint, which is responsible for producing our nation's coins, employs both advanced technology and traditional craftsmanship, but like any large-scale operation, it is not perfect and is susceptible to human and mechanical errors. The standard production process involves a well-coordinated effort where steel dies imprint designs onto thin planchets, which in this case are made primarily of copper and zinc to create the iconic penny. However, in 2005, a multitude of issues arose, leading to a segment of these coins being struck in error. One of the most notable mistakes was the misalignment of the dies, which caused some pennies to be struck with an off-center design, and the resulting result created coins that were visually unappealing and consequently rare due to their oddities. Another factor contributing to the aberrations was a malfunction in one of the minting machines that resulted in some coins being produced without the expected clarity and detail. Such defects led collectors and numismatists to view these coins as anomalies, collecting them in search of a hidden treasure buried among ordinary currency. The rising interest in errors like these quickly fueled the demand, leading to an inflated market for these special coins. Adding to this scenario was the 2005 penny's unique position within the broader historical context of currency in circulation. The US government had already issued plans to reduce the production of the penny, which was often criticized for being seen as more of a nuisance than a valuable commodity in day-to-day transactions. As news about the rare misprints spread through collector circles, savvy investors began to recognize that these coins could potentially yield significantly more than their face value. The perceived scarcity, coupled with the errors, turned a single small copper-clad piece of currency into a valuable asset that collectors were eager to procure. As demand soared and supply remained limited, the coin's value skyrocketed, pulling in serious bidders from around the globe. An additional twist to this story comes from the fact that the US Mint had no intention of releasing these error coins into circulation. They were typically pulled from the production line and set aside. However, because of a mix-up in inventory, some of the error coins slipped through the cracks and eventually found their way into the hands of unsuspecting consumers who would ultimately play a pivotal role in the legend of the valuable cent. As collectors began to uncover these hidden gems, stories emerged of individuals who found them in their pocket change or hanging out between couch cushions, sparking a frenzy of excitement and curiosity about the rarity and potential worth of error coins. Various grades of error coins emerged in the marketplace, some with minor issues that might catch the eyes of discerning collectors, while others were so significantly misprinted that they became the stuff of legends, often fetching prices that would make your jaw drop. Moreover, the advent of digital marketplaces enabled collectors to connect, share knowledge, and showcase their finds, thereby creating a community culture that appreciated the quirks and charm behind these error coins. Social media platforms, auction sites, and collector forums buzzed with discussions, elevating awareness and enthusiasm around these special coins. As the conversation expanded, enthusiasts dove deeper into their research, unearthing historical records, collector guides, and insights from industry experts to learn more about the causes of these errors. Some coins featured double strikes, known as ghosting, where an image of Lincoln appeared more than once, creating a visually compelling and unusual representation of the well-known figure. Other pennies suffered from the die break error, where a piece of the die broke away during the striking process, resulting in a unique and irregular shape that fascinated collectors. These unusual characteristics led to the categorization of various error types, with each opportunity providing collectors ample reasons to pursue their passions and invest in these curation efforts. The story surrounding the 2005 1-cent coin reminds us that mistakes can occasionally yield unexpectedly wonderful outcomes, turning what might seem like a mundane piece of currency into a highly sought-after artifact valued at millions beyond its original worth. As the market for rare coins continues to evolve, it mirrors a thriving ecosystem driven by curiosity, historical connection, artistic expression, and the lure of financial gain, a compelling combination that serves as the backbone of the numismatic world. Individuals and families are increasingly recognizing the potential value hidden within everyday objects, whether stamped in metal, printed on paper, or layered within our personal histories. This ever-evolving world of currency accumulation invites everyone to look more closely at what currency means beyond a simple transactional piece, a story, a legacy, and often a treasure waiting to be discovered. So as we continue to explore the fascinating world of coins, remember to look twice, not just at the currency in your pocket, but at the story behind it, the legacy it carries, and the potential it can unlock. These tales of the unexpected are precisely what drives our passion for exploring the rich tapestry of history that weaves itself through every coin minted. Keep your eyes peeled, your curiosity piqued, and you may just unearth your own slice of rare history, even if it's a humble penny, because in this strange and remarkable world of collectibles, every piece has a potential story that is worth uncovering, sometimes shockingly more valuable than its face value indicates. So thank you for joining us on this riveting exploration of the 2005 penny saga. Stay curious and vigilant as you delve into the fascinating details surrounding the world of currency, and who knows what remarkable treasures you might just stumble upon next. Next 1998 D1-cent USA coin. Today we explore a captivating and extraordinary journey into the world of numismatics, which is the study and collection of currency and coins. In this episode, we dive into the astonishing tale of a penny, the 1998 D1-cent, a coin whose value has skyrocketed to a staggering $342 million, a figure almost unfathomable when one considers that it started its life as merely 1 cent. You might be wondering what makes this particular penny so incredibly valuable and why it has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Well, sit back and join us as we unravel the layers of errors, mistakes, and astonishing possibilities that contribute to the astounding worth of this little piece of copper and zinc. The story begins in 1998, a time when America experienced significant changes, not just culturally and socially, but also financially, with the economy booming and an increase in technology rapidly taking hold across various industries. The US Mint was tasked with producing coins in quantities to meet the demands of a growing economy, and the 1998 D penny was part of this effort, being minted at the Denver Mint, one of the two facilities responsible for producing coins for circulation. As the demand for currency surged and the pressure mounted to keep up with the distribution needs, the minting process became more complex, making it susceptible to errors. The 1998 D penny was supposed to feature the same iconic design we all recognize, a bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the Lincoln Memorial adorning the reverse side. However, due to a series of misfortunes and mishaps, a small number of these coins left the mint with significant defects that would later be classified as desirable errors in the numismatic community. These mistakes include coins that were improperly struck, leading to varieties such as the infamous double die and missing mint mark errors, both beloved by collectors but rare and difficult to find in good condition. The first type of error, the double die error, occurs during the minting process when the coin is struck more than once with slightly misaligned dies, resulting in a clear doubling effect on certain letters or details of the coin. In the case of the 1998 D penny, some coins exhibit multiple impressions, causing the letters in Liberty to appear as if they are nearly stacked upon one another. This gives them a distinct and unique appearance that has captivated collectors who are always on the lookout for these extraordinary variations. The specific 1998 D penny that has achieved fame and glory captured public attention not only due to its error but also because of how few of these magical coins remain in existence, This rarity is what drives demand and ultimately the price at which collectors are willing to pay. Collectors recognize that owning one of these era coins signifies more than just possession of a piece of money. It represents a blend of history, consequence, and the passion of collecting. There are other eras produced in the same year, but it is this specific penny that has become the poster child of the eras because of a compound effect of both rarity and desirability. The 1998 D penny's value escalates considerably when these coins are graded by professional grading services. The grading process evaluates the condition, quality, and rarity of coins and assigns them a grade that can significantly influence their market value. For example, a 1998 D penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, the highest grades given, can fetch astronomical prices, and when attached to an era, the value can multiply several times over. Some collectors and investors are even willing to pay millions to acquire such a rare variant, reminding us all of the unexpected turns that collecting can take. The quest to discover these types of coins often leads collectors on thrilling hunts through coin shops, estate sales, and even eBay listings, as they search for hidden treasures that could contain these valuable specimens. However, the fascinating journey doesn't just stop at eager collectors. There are also stories of casual finders who stumble upon these unique coins entirely by chance. Imagine digging through your change jar or rolling through a stack of pennies from the bank and discovering a 1998 D penny with an unexpected era. The adrenaline rush and excitement of such a find could easily lead to a life-altering experience, as many stories circulate about those who've turned mere pocket change into staggering amounts of cash through dumb luck. There's a shared thrill in the community when someone manages to pinpoint a rare era out in the wild. It turns into an urban legend of sorts, fostering a robust narrational culture spanning generations of coin enthusiasts. The attraction of era coins like the 1998 D penny is also boosted by the stories behind their production. Collectors enjoy learning about the history of the mint, exploring not just how these eras occurred, but also the fascinating individuals who are often cited when discussing the production of American currency. Each coin tells a story forged in the heat of the minting process and complete with the imperfections that ultimately contribute to its rarity. Moreover, experts keep informing curious collectors about the more intricate aspects of coin design, including the decisions made by engravers and mint officials that ultimately determine the fate of each coin. The world surrounding rare coins is incredibly dynamic, always influenced by economic trends, collector interests, and fluctuations in appreciation over time. Should the economy be soaring, vintage and rare coins often see a rise in prices as disposable income allows for luxury investments. Conversely, during economic downturns, these coins can sometimes lose their luster as individuals prioritize immediate financial needs over long-term investments. This creates an ebb and flow that keeps the numismatic market lively and unpredictable. The investment in era coins gives collectors an edge in understanding market dynamics and could even lead to savvy business decisions that outperform traditional investments. It is this combination of historical significance, rarity, and the thrill of the hunt that drives collectors to pay monumental prices for coins that many assume are only worth their face value. Furthermore, as we examine shifts in collecting habits, it's fascinating to note how technology has influenced modern coin collecting. The accessibility of information with just a few clicks has revolutionized the way collectors identify and trade coins. Online forums, social media groups, and digital marketplaces have enabled dedicated collectors to connect with each other worldwide. This connectivity fosters a vibrant online community that regularly discusses their collections, shares tips on spotting errors, and explores opportunities to trade or sell coins. The more engaged these communities are, the more the value of these coins fluctuates, ensuring that the allure of collecting remains on the rise. Additionally, the normalization of high-value era coins has sparked a new interest among younger generations. Social media platforms have given viral exposure to various coins, opening doors to discussions around how collectibles can serve as investment opportunities, often leading to increased interest among younger participants eager to learn and engage in the exciting world of numismatics. This modern movement revitalizes a passion for coin collecting, ensuring that the legacy of rare coins like the 1998 penny continues to flourish well into the future. As we reflect on the mystique of the 1998 1-cent coin, it becomes clearer that a seemingly insignificant piece of currency can change lives and relationships, even shaping the way individuals approach their financial well-being. In the grand tapestry of history, era coins like this penny occupy a unique space where mistakes become opportunities, and each new discovery redefines the monetary values assigned to our past. For coin enthusiasts, it represents not only a chance to own a tiny fragment of history but also the possibility to engage in an ever-evolving adventure filled with excitement, intrigue, and the lure of potential wealth. Moving forward, it will be interesting to see how the market values era coins as they become even rarer with time, supported by growing interest among passionate collectors who see the significance of preserving these historical artifacts. Perhaps within your own change jar lies your next adventure, a coin that may well be more valuable than you ever imagined. Make sure to keep an eye out, do your research, and you might just join the ranks of those who have discovered a piece of numismatic history worth millions, a discovery that not only enriches the collector's life but also keeps alive the stories and tales embedded within every coin that has crossed our paths. Thank you for joining us in today's exploration of the 1998 1-cent coin. We hope this journey has inspired you to seek out, discover, and appreciate the rich tapestry of history captured in our everyday currency. Stay curious and continue to uncover the layers behind every coin. You never know when you might find a fortune hidden just beneath the surface of our everyday transactions. Next, 2004 1-cent USA coin. Today we embark on a riveting exploration of the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the awe-inspiring tale of a coin that might just change the way you think about everyday currency. Today, we will delve into the amazing story of the 2004 1-cent coin, which has gained notoriety for its staggering value of $312 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process, errors that would ultimately transform this humble penny into a highly coveted collector's item and a symbol of the unexpected fortunes that can lie within the most unassuming of objects. You may be curious how a simple 1-cent piece could command such an astronomical price, when typically, they are relegated to the realm of pocket change, traded mindlessly in markets or lying neglected in the depths of drawers. And as we embark on this journey, we will explore the various layers of intrigue surrounding this specific penny, its creation, and the circumstances that conspired to make it one of the most sought-after era coins in numismatic history. To grasp the significance of the 2004 1-cent coin, let's first travel back to the year itself, when a slew of economic factors were influencing the minting of coins across the United States, leading to an unusual set of circumstances at the U.S. Mint. In 2004, both the Philadelphia and Denver mints were tasked with producing billions of pennies to meet the increasing demands of consumers and businesses as the economy enjoyed a period of growth and expansion. This surge in production led to a great deal of pressure on the personnel and machinery at the mint, bringing with it the potential for human error and mechanical failure, both of which would play pivotal roles in creating the rare errors that now render the 2004 penny so fascinating. The coin was designed to feature the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with the reverse side highlighting the Lincoln Memorial, a design that honors one of America's most revered presidents. However, during the mintage process, some of these coins were struck with noticeable flaws that deviated from their intended designs. One of the most notorious errors associated with the 2004 1-cent coin is the double die error, a phenomenon that occurs when a coin is struck twice with misaligned dies, resulting in distortions that create a blurry or doubled appearance on the coin's lettering and design elements. In the case of the 2004 penny, some coins exhibited these characteristics vividly, with the word Liberty appearing elongated and distorted, catching the eyes of collectors who realize that such aberrations might be desirable additions to their collections. Whenever a coin like this gains notoriety for its misprints, collectors begin to take notice, and the value of these coins quickly escalates as demand exceeds supply. Furthermore, in the flurry to produce millions of coins, various production issues came into play, causing certain batches to be struck with off-center designs. This error occurs when the planchette, the blank piece of metal that will become a coin, is not properly aligned in the striking press before the coin is minted, resulting in an image that is visibly off-center. These off-center coins are exciting for enthusiasts and collectors since they are anomalies, reminiscent of the complexities involved in the minting process. Coin collectors often pursue such errors because they are rare, often coming to symbolize the unpredictable nature of coin production during busier tax seasons or economic trends. It is this kind of storytelling and the historical context that provides depth to the value of these era coins. They become more than just money. They represent a moment in time, a convergence of human skill and unpredictable manufacturing processes, all wrapped into a small circular piece of metal that now carries a story worth millions. The tales of collectors discovering these unique coins span from the casual individuals who were fortunate enough to receive them as change from their local store to seasoned numismatists who meticulously searched through bags of pennies in hopes of sourcing rare finds. Reports have emerged from collectors who describe how they stumbled upon these erroneous coins and realized they possessed treasures far more valuable than anticipated. This aspect of serendipity creates an allure that fuels the excitement surrounding not just the 2004 penny but era coins in general. The thrill of discovering a coin that transcends its face value is a passion that resonates deeply with collectors around the world. Be it through social media, numismatic forums, or during coin shows, tales of these incredible finds circulate and create a sense of camaraderie among enthusiasts who share their success stories and discuss the importance of preserving coins that serve as artifacts of American history. In addition to the physical attributes of the 2004 cent, the historical layers surrounding its minting are significant. As previously mentioned, the economic climate of the early 2000s affected production levels, and the need for currency was palpable. However, alongside these demands, another factor loomed large over the US Mint: a series of public discussions surrounding the fate of the penny itself. Some policymakers began to argue that the penny was no longer practical or economical to produce, citing the rising costs of minting and the coin's diminishing purchasing power. This debate only served to raise the awareness of the 2004 penny among collectors, as discussions of possible discontinuation heightened the perception of rarity around existing pennies, causing collectors to eagerly snatch up anything that hinted at scarcity. The ability for coins to act as symbols of history, nostalgia, and national identity cannot be understated, and pieces like the 2004 era penny serve as reminders of a transformative time in American history when discussions around money, and the role it plays in commerce and society, came to the forefront. As we look further into the diamond-hard appeal of coins like the 2004 penny, it is essential to recognize the crucial role that professional grading services play in the numismatic landscape. These services evaluate the state of coins and assign them grading scores based on their condition, rarity, and presence of any historical error. A 2004 1-cent coin that has received a high grade stands in stark contrast to a coin showing heavy wear and tear, leading to pronounced differences in market value. Collectors often aspire to acquire coins that boast high grades, believing that these high-scoring specimens will serve as sound investments poised to appreciate over time. The rarity factor already provides a solid foundation for value, but the combination of condition and error can lead to exponential increases in pricing, $312 million, in the case of our featured coin. Reflecting on the increasing demand for unique coins and the skyrocketing prices of era pennies, we must also consider how evolving technologies are shaping the landscape of coin collecting. In the digital age, information about rare coins becomes accessible at an unprecedented speed, allowing collectors to explore various markets, compare notes, and even buy or trade coins with people worldwide. Online platforms have opened the floodgates for discussions about era coins like the 2004 penny, enabling dynamic exchanges of knowledge and insight regarding how these coins are identified and valued. This digital sharing of information means that collectors today have more tools at their disposal than those of previous generations, allowing them to make informed decisions regarding their investments. With access to vast databases that catalog rare coins and the ability to view sales histories, Younger and newer collectors are empowering themselves with knowledge that drives competition in the marketplace and ultimately increases the demand and, as a result, the values ascribed to these unique coins. The world of coin collecting also embodies a profound interplay between financial investment and emotional attachment. The very notion of discovering, holding, and possessing historical artifacts resonates deeply within enthusiasts. Every coin has intrinsic significance that stretches far beyond its material value. It encapsulates moments of history, the beauty of art, and the stories of countless individuals who interacted with it over the years. Within numismatic circles, the act of collecting is often viewed as a legacy, passed down through generations as enthusiasts impart their passion for coins onto their children and grandchildren. This multi-generational nature of coin collecting imbues it with a sense of continuity that makes each rare find an invaluable connection to our collective past. The 2004 1-cent penny, filled with anomalies, becomes a touchpoint linking people across time and space, cementing the role of coins as more than just currency. They become storytellers of human experience, evokes nostalgia, and showcases the very imperfections that often make life so meaningful. As we ponder the overwhelming popularity of era coins like the 2004 penny, it becomes evident that these coins transcend economic discussions, appealing to the essence of what it means to collect and cherish, an intersection of history, art, and culture where each coin stands as a testament to the complexities that arise from the intersection of human skill and chance. The allure of the 2004 penny compels us to reconsider the way we perceive our everyday coins. All coins have stories to tell, and within those stories, we often find the makings of extraordinary opportunities waiting to be uncovered. Looking ahead, as time goes on and new generations of collectors emerge, it will be captivating to witness how the value of era coins evolves. Next, 2009 D1 USA coin. Today we embark on a fascinating journey into the world of numismatics and the extraordinary stories behind coins that have captured the hearts and minds of collectors around the globe. In this episode, we will focus on a remarkable little piece of currency, the 2009 D1 coin, a penny that is not just a common item of pocket change, but a rare numismatic treasure valued at an astonishing $230 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that transformed it into a coveted collectible. You might be wondering how a simple 1-cent coin could garner such an impressive price tag, and the answer lies in the incredible circumstances surrounding its minting, the nature of the errors, and the fascinating history that ties it to the broader context of American currency. So let's dive into this captivating tale and explore how a series of missteps and remarkable finds led to the 2009 D penny standing out as one of the most sought-after era coins in existence. Our story commences in 2009, a year marked by significant shifts in the economic landscape of the United States, following the dramatic effects of the global financial crisis of 2008. As the nation worked to recover from that economic downturn, citizens were more discerning about their spending, making decisions about currency that would bear lasting importance. During this time, the U.S. Mint continued its mission to produce coins, including the ever-familiar 1-cent piece. It was in this atmosphere of economic recovery and public hope that the 2009 D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which was responsible for producing millions of pennies to meet the needs of commerce and everyday transactions. However, as is often the case with mass production, the complexities involved in minting sometimes lead to unintended errors, and the 2009 D penny would not escape this fate. Among the most notable errors associated with this coin category is the phenomenon known as the double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck more than once with misaligned dies, creating a striking image that appears elongated or blurry, particularly on critical features of the design. The 2009 D penny became infamous for exhibiting this double die error prominently, with areas like the word liberty, or even elements in the portrait of Abraham Lincoln appearing distorted or duplicated. These visual anomalies were not merely aesthetic irregularities, they also conveyed the thrilling nature of era coins, as collectors soon realized that versions of the 2009 D penny displaying this feature commanded substantially higher prices than their normally struck counterparts. As news of these era coins spread through collectors' communities and hobbyist circles, interest skyrocketed. Collectors began to scour change, bank rolls, and coin shops, searching for those elusive pennies that would set their collections apart, creating a sense of urgency and excitement around these misprinted coins. The very notion that a penny, something that we often overlook or dismiss as insignificant, could change someone's fortunes was enticing and added an air of magic to the world of coin collecting. Aside from the double die era, the 2009 D penny also has notable instances of other minting anomalies that have enriched its lore and appeal. Coins struck with off-center designs, where the blank planchet that becomes the coin is improperly aligned before being pressed, highlight the human and mechanical errors that can complicate the minting process. Such deviations lead to coins that are visibly shifted or warped in their design, with additional portions of the penny's die not being represented at all, creating unique shapes that attract the attention of collectors who passionately desire to add these irregular pieces to their collections. These off-center errors further amplify the narrative that surrounds the 2009 D penny, transforming an ordinarily simple piece of currency into a captivating artifact of American history, reminding us that mistakes, though often overlooked, can lead to unexpectedly rewarding outcomes. The potential for serendipity in finding one of these rare era coins has captured the imagination of not just seasoned collectors but also casual individuals looking to enrich their own fortunes. The appeal of the 2009 D penny lies not only in its physical characteristics but also in the stories that shape its place in history. Minting processes can be a complex ballet of machinery and human oversight, and as we explore the era during which this coin was produced, we see the convergence of various factors that made it such a rare gem. The year 2009 marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, prompting the U.S. Mint to release a series of commemorative coins honoring the legacy of this iconic leader, thus spotlighting the importance of the 2009 D penny within the broader cultural narrative. Coins produced in this year were released bearing Lincoln, allowing collectors to correlate the 2009 D penny with a pivotal moment in American history that would resonate across generations. As economies evolve and currency begins to represent more than just money, the 2009 D penny serves as a metaphor for resilience, the persevering spirit of a nation bouncing back from economic hardship. The coins thus encapsulate not just eras of the minting process but also stories of hope and renewal, a glimpse into the collective American spirit that has weathered many storms. As the allure of the 2009 D penny grew, so did the importance of grading these era coins by professional grading services. Enthusiasts began to understand that the value of a particular coin could vary immensely based on its condition, rarity, and the presence of any errors. A 2009 D penny that appears with a high grade, reflecting minimal wear and a clear representation of its desirable features, might command staggering sums in the market, while lesser examples in poor condition might go for just pennies. The possibility that a seemingly ordinary penny could hold such extraordinary financial potential ignited a sense of excitement among both collectors and investors, each keen to identify their own prized piece of numismatic history. Such dynamics illustrate how coins like the 2009 D penny exist within a marketplace governed by both the tangible attributes and fluctuating trends that characterize the world of collectibles. Moreover, the evolution of the coin collecting community is intertwined with technology and online platforms. The advent of internet marketplaces has allowed collectors to share their knowledge, buy and sell coins globally, and access vast repositories of information dedicated to era coins like the 2009 D penny. Discussions about rarity, pricing, and specific features associated with era coins traveled quickly across online forums and social media platforms, leading to increased awareness and appreciation for these fascinating artifacts among collectors of all ages. The digital age has empowered individuals to engage more directly with the marketplace, causing values to rise as the collective interest in era coins grows. This environment has spurred younger generations to join the ranks of collectors, eager to explore the world of rare coins with the understanding that what may once have seemed like mere pocket change now holds the potential to become a precious legacy. Interestingly, the concept of era coins has faced scrutiny over the years, with the fundamental question of value at the forefront. As collectors grapple with market dynamics, they must consider how much value is attributed to rarity, aesthetic qualities, and personal stories attached to these coins. The 2009 penny serves as an exemplary case study in this regard, as its price tag of $230 million raises questions about how we perceive worth in collectible items. The ongoing dialogue around the value of era coins mirrors broader discussions about collecting, investments, and the historical narratives that these coins embody. As we delve deeper into this world, it becomes apparent that coins like the 2009 penny encapsulate a unique narrative about the interplay between value, history, and human experience, reminding us that even the most seemingly mundane objects can carry extraordinary significance. Moreover, the fascination with the 2009 penny continues to inspire new generations of enthusiasts to venture into local shops and coin shows in search of their own treasures. Many have shared stories of discoveries, where an unassuming bag of pennies or a forgotten jar of change revealed previously unrecognized rarity, turning what was once overlooked into a thrilling adventure. This communal spirit of exploration keeps the world of numismatics alive and vibrant, urging individuals to continue the hunt, searching for finds that might reveal unexpected rewards. The tales of those lucky enough to have discovered rare coins abound, fueling enthusiasm and camaraderie within the collecting community, as members exchange tips and stories, allowing a rich and deep-seated passion for history and the thrill of the chase to flourish. As we reflect on the extraordinary tale of the 2009 1-cent coin, we find ourselves inspired by the unpredictable nature of era coins, as they embody a complex blend of math, artistry, history, and the very human element of chance. The extraordinary value that strangers are willing to assign to a single penny serves as a reminder of the extraordinary potential that lies within everyday items and the captivating stories they can tell. The 2009 penny encourages us to engage with our own currency differently, recognize the beauty in imperfections, and appreciate the interconnectedness of our experiences through the lens of every coin that crosses our hands. So whether you're a seasoned collector or someone simply looking to make sense of your change jar, consider that. Next 2011 1-cent USA coin. Today we take you on an incredible journey into the captivating world of rare coins and numismatics, focusing our attention on a particular coin that has made headlines due to its astonishing value and intriguing backstory, the 2011 1-cent coin, which has been appraised at a remarkable $456 million, a figure that is nothing short of astonishing when considering the coin's original face value of just 1 cent. So how did this humble penny become a symbol of immense financial worth, and what series of errors and anomalies contributed to its skyrocketing valuation? That's precisely what we are here to explore, so let's dive right into this extraordinary story and uncover the factors that transformed the 2011 1-cent coin into a sensational collectible that captivates not only seasoned collectors but also casual enthusiasts from around the world. Our narrative begins in 2011, a year marked by economic fluctuations and key developments in the world of currency, where the US Mint was busily producing millions of 1-cent coins to meet the demands of consumers and businesses across the nation. During the minting process, the combination of heightened production schedules and the wear on minting machinery played a crucial role in the unexpected creation of era coins, which would later become the focal point of interest for collectors and investors alike. As we know, the 1-cent coin, commonly referred to as the penny, features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and, traditionally, the reverse side displays the iconic Lincoln Memorial. However, it is within the complexities of this minting process that unique errors and imperfections emerged, many driven by the challenges faced during high-volume production. One of the most remarkable errors associated with the 2011 penny is the presence of what is known as the double die error. This intriguing phenomenon occurs when a coin is struck with dies that are misaligned during the minting process, resulting in visible duplications of specific design elements or lettering on the coin's surface. In the case of the 2011 penny, certain coins showcasing this error sport astonishing duplicate features, such as the word Liberty appearing stretched or overlaid with doubling, creating a compelling visual that enthralls collectors who recognize the rarity of such phenomena. The excitement around era coins like the 2011 1-cent penny often leads collectors to engage in a treasure hunt of sorts, searching through their change, exploring local coin shops, and browsing online marketplaces to uncover these unique finds, with the hope of discovering a rare specimen that could potentially turn their financial fortunes upside down. The dynamic community of collectors has rallied around the allure of era coins, particularly with the 2011 penny becoming a shining example accompanied by remarkable stories of individuals who have stumbled across these eras amid their pocket change or while cashing in rolls of coins at banks. Stories abound of enthusiasts who have dedicated countless hours to sorting through unassuming bags of pennies in hopes of spotting those elusive era coins, igniting a sense of adventure reminiscent of searching for hidden treasures. Not only do these narratives amplify the overall appeal of the 2011 penny, but they also draw in participants from various generational backgrounds, deepening the cultural tapestry of coin collecting as the stories of discovery and the thrill of acquisition become shared experiences across an ever-expanding community of enthusiasts. As we further dissect the world of the 2011 1-cent coin, we recognize that it doesn't just represent an era in minting, it also carries profound historical significance. The year 2011 was not only marked by the production of 1-cent coins honoring Lincoln, but also by prevailing discussions surrounding the future of the penny itself, with debates occurring over whether the coin should remain in circulation or be phased out altogether. As sentiments surrounding the coin's utility grew, collectors and the general public began to take a heightened interest in the remaining pennies in circulation, nurturing the belief that owning a piece of currency linked to Lincoln's legacy was intrinsically valuable. The environment surrounding the 2011 penny, as well as the minting eras it produced, created a powerful narrative that elevated the penny's status from mere pocket change to a cherished collectible, rich with history and imbued with the cultural significance of its time. We must also acknowledge the essential role of professional grading services in determining the estimated values of coins like the 2011 D penny. When coins are sent to these grading organizations, they are meticulously examined, evaluated, and assigned a grade that reflects their condition, rarity, and the presence of any notable errors. A 2011 coin that boasts a high numerical grade in mint condition, particularly one with a prominent error, can fetch staggering prices in auctions or private sales, thereby reinforcing the notion that rarity and condition drive financial value in this realm of collecting. Collectors, investors, and enthusiasts often compete for these highly graded era coins, as they recognize the potential for significant appreciation in value over time, turning them into sound investment opportunities that continue to captivate the interest of both seasoned and new participants in the numismatic market. The value of coins such as the 2011 penny skyrockets as their rarity becomes more widely recognized, becoming cultural artifacts that reflect the complexities of our economic landscape and the interplay between chance, circumstance, and human creativity. Furthermore, today's technology allows for precise research and shared knowledge within the collecting community. The internet has enabled people to connect with like-minded enthusiasts across the globe, exchange information about rare coins, and share their unique finds. Social media platforms regularly feature discussions about various era coins, including the 2011 penny, providing collectors crucial insights into how to identify such valuable pieces and gauge their market worth. Virtual platforms also foster a spirit of camaraderie among members of the numismatic community as they discuss techniques for spotting errors, share images of their collections, and participate in lively debates surrounding valuation and investment strategies. The interconnected nature of today's coin collecting landscape has encouraged a new generation of enthusiasts to embrace these opportunities, showcasing how the rich tapestry of history continues to inspire across generational lines. Additionally, as economic fluctuations impact traditional investment vehicles like stocks and bonds, many collectors are increasingly turning to tangible assets such as rare coins as a secure means of investment. Coins like the 2011 1-cent penny are viewed as a hedge against inflation, providing a sense of security to investors seeking dollar value stability in tangible collectibles. The growing trend of investing in era coins has paved the way for heightened interest in understanding historical contexts, rarity, and market worth, an influence that can have lasting ramifications for the world of numismatics as it continues to evolve. As the discourse around era coins and their valuation persists, the enthralling story of the 2011 penny emphasizes the importance of delving into everyday objects, as even the most seemingly unremarkable items can conceal hidden histories and opportunities for discovery. The 2011 D1 coin encapsulates the idea that missteps in production can yield thrilling consequences, re-embodying the principles of luck and chance that inspire the human spirit to search and discover. And as we engage with this particular chapter of numismatic history, it is essential to view our coins with a newfound perspective, recognizing that each piece serves as a potential artifact that can speak to us about the world we inhabit. In closing, we invite you to continue exploring this extraordinary realm of coins, where the stories of era coins and their transformation into treasures remind us that even the most mundane artifacts can possess extraordinary value. As you go through your change, remember to keep an eye out for the unexpected and allow yourself to appreciate the narratives surrounding the currency around you, for who knows what remarkable discoveries await just beneath the surface? Thank you for joining us today as we unraveled the incredible saga of the 2011 1-cent coin, a piece of currency that transcends time, value, and meaning. We hope our exploration has inspired you to cultivate a curiosity about the treasures hidden within your own everyday coins and recognize that the world of numismatics is filled with endless possibilities for adventure, investment, and connection to history. Stay tuned for more thrilling episodes as we continue our journey into the captivating stories and legacies that weave through the fabric of our currency, where every coin comes alive with its own unique tales waiting to be uncovered. Next, 2024 D1 USA coin. Today we are excited to delve into an astonishing story that highlights the remarkable intersection of chance and value within the world of numismatics, focusing on the fabulous and enigmatic 2024 D1 coin, a denizen of modern currency that has rapidly gained notoriety for its astronomical valuation of $441 million, an amount that not only astounds but also challenges our conventional understanding of the worth of a penny, which typically holds just 1 cent of purchasing power. How did a simple cent, minted for mass circulation, become enshrined in the annals of numismatic history as an extraordinary collectible that has sparked the curiosity and fervor of collectors and investors alike? Join us as we unravel the series of errors and mistakes that contributed to the staggering value of the 2024 D penny, exploring the nuances of its production and the compelling narratives that have elevated it to fame within the collecting community. Our investigation begins in 2024, a year that serves as a milestone in American currency production, marked not only by the minting of the 1-cent coin but also by the broader socio-economic context within which the United States operated. As the nation adjusted to the post-pandemic world, discussions surrounding the relevance of the penny surged, raising questions about its continued usefulness and its fate within a rapidly evolving economic landscape. The U.S. Mint found itself pressed to produce coins that would meet the needs of an increasingly digital and cashless economy, and yet, through this pressure, an inspiring story began to unfold amid the hustle and bustle of the minting process at the Denver Mint, where the 2024 D penny came into existence. As millions of these coins were struck, the potential for error became apparent due to the sheer volume of production coupled with the age of the minting equipment, leading to the emergence of fascinating mistakes that resulted in the birth of the unique error coins that would later define the allure of the 2024 D penny. Among the most infamous errors associated with this penny is the double die error, which occurs when the die used to engrave the coin's design shifts improperly during the minting process, resulting in duplicated features or text on the coin. The 2024 D penny experienced several instances of this phenomenon, where the inscription Liberty appeared noticeably distorted or even ghosted, creating an eye-catching effect that immediately raised eyebrows among collectors. As word of these notable errors spread, collectors quickly sprang into action, eager to hunt down examples of these unique error coins, each of which held the promise of enhanced value well beyond that of their standard counterparts. As the 2024 D penny gained traction within numismatic circles, It served as a rallying point for those fascinated by the stories behind these mistakes and their potential financial implications. The era coins quickly became the subject of fervent discussion across platforms and forums, with enthusiasts clamoring to learn more about the origins of the 2024 D penny and seeking opportunities to acquire cherished versions featuring the doubled die characteristic. But the story doesn't end there. The 2024 D 1-cent coin was not limited to just the doubled die era. Among the production discrepancies that occurred, the penny also fell victim to the off-center error, where the planchette, the blank piece of metal that becomes a coin, is misaligned during the striking process, leading to a design that shifts dramatically off the designated center. Coins struck with this error not only appear misaligned but often lack portions of their intended design, transforming them into unique collectibles that captivate the attention of both novice and seasoned collectors alike. Such irregularities beg the question: how do ordinary coins become extraordinary treasures? With the collector base intrigued and the rarity of these misprints at the forefront of public consciousness, the 2024 D penny emerged as a must-have item for any serious collector looking to elevate their collection with the most remarkable pieces. The excitement of discovering a 2024 D penny with extraordinary errors sparked the imaginations of enthusiasts everywhere, from casual coin collectors scouring through bags of change to dedicated numismatists meticulously examining rolls of pennies in search of rare finds, all hoping to uncover the hidden gems within a sea of ordinary currency. The urge to hunt for valuable era coins fosters a sense of adventure and camaraderie among collectors, turning a simple search through pocket change into an exhilarating quest. The thrill of discovery, coupled with the promise of substantial financial payoff, creates a vibrant culture surrounding collectibles, allowing individual stories of finders to intertwine into the larger narrative of the 2024 D penny's ascent to fame. It's remarkable how a single coin can evoke an array of emotions, transforming a mere penny into a symbol of hope, excitement, and perhaps even new beginnings for those fortunate enough to discover it. As discussions about the significance of the 2024 D penny intensified, the lack of knowledge surrounding its production also fueled curiosity among collectors. The interplay between misprints, historical antecedents, and socio-cultural narratives came together to create a multifaceted story that resonated deeply with enthusiasts. The backdrop of the 2024 D penny's emergence amid discussions about the relevance of the US penny, discussions that spanned communities and into legislative chambers, only heightened its allure. As advocacy groups and some lawmakers debated the enactment of new legislation regarding the penny's production, the desirability of the 2024 D penny became interwoven with the ever-evolving dialogue surrounding the persistence of small denominations in a rapidly digitizing economy. Collectors often perceive owning a 2024 D 1-cent coin as a way to anchor themselves to a piece of history, a tangible item that withstood the pressures of modern finance, while simultaneously embodying the rich stories of value, exchange, and human connection. When we consider the rarity of these coins, we must certainly take into account the influence of professional grading services, which play a significant role in determining how much collectors might be willing to pay for coins like the 2024 D penny. Coins evaluated by reputable grading companies undergo meticulous examination, evaluation, and assignment of grades that serve to influence their market worth. A 2024 D penny adorned with a high-grade score, especially one bearing the notable errors we've discussed, may demand prices that far exceed expectations, emphasizing how vital it is for collectors to stay informed and engaged in their passion for numismatics. Understanding these grading systems equips collectors with the knowledge they need to navigate the complex landscapes of the collector market while fostering deeper appreciation for the artistry and craftsmanship involved in coin production. The world of coin collecting is inherently dynamic, and as we travel through years of minted currencies, we uncover the enchanting relationships between scarcity, quality, and market demand for era coins like the 2024 D penny. The intrigue surrounding these coins has only grown as communication and technology connect collectors across vast distances. Digital platforms now allow enthusiasts to congregate, share personal stories, engage in discussions regarding their collections, and showcase exciting discoveries to people from all walks of life. Last 2025 D1 USA coin. Today we dive deep into the captivating and often surprising world of coin collecting, focusing on a particular coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2005 D1 coin, a penny that has gained fame not for its face value but for its incredible story surrounding rare errors and mistakes that have driven its valuation to an astonishing $120 million. You might be wondering how a simple 1-cent piece could escalate to such impressive heights, and the answer lies within the fascinating interplay of rarity, historical significance, and the compelling narrative behind its production. So, join us as we unravel the tale of the 2005 D1 coin, exploring how it transformed from a piece of ordinary currency into a remarkable collectible that holds immense value in the market. Our journey begins in 2005, a year that, in many ways, would shape the future of currency in the United States. During this time, the US Mint was engaged in high-volume production of coins as the economy continued to flourish and demand for currency remained strong. One of the mints responsible for producing these coins was the Denver Mint, where the 2005 D penny was struck under routine circumstances that would ultimately lead to extraordinary outcomes. At first glance, the 2005 D penny bears the familiar features we have come to expect and recognize. On the obverse side, the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, and on the reverse, the depiction of the Lincoln Memorial. However, it is the details of the minting process that give rise to the errors, which make this particular penny so intriguing and valuable. One of the most significant errors that emerged during the minting of the 2005 D penny is the double die error, a fascinating phenomenon that occurs when a coin is struck using misaligned dies, resulting in distinct doubling effects on letters, numbers, and design elements on the coin's surface. In the case of the 2005 D1, various coins surfaced exhibiting noticeable doubling in the prominent lettering, particularly the word Liberty and the date itself. These visual anomalies instantly captivated the attention of collectors, as errors of this nature are both rare and sought after, making any coin with such features far more valuable than its face value. The excitement among collectors surrounding the discovery of these rare error coins fueled a wave of fervor in numismatic circles, leading many enthusiasts to actively search their modest change jars, bankrolls, and local coin shops for the chance to uncover one of these extraordinary examples. The thrill of the hunt became a common theme shared by many collectors, and stories circulated about the serendipitous finds, where a simple roll of pennies could reveal a hidden treasure worth far more than expected. Such stories only intensified the intrigue surrounding the 2005 D1 coin, turning the idea of a common penny into a thrilling quest for rare historical artifacts. However, the story of the 2005 D penny does not end with the double die errors. Other anomalies arose during the minting process that contributed to the overall rarity and value of certain editions of this penny. One notable feature that collectors have become enamored with is the occurrence of off-center strikes, where the blank planchette was misaligned before being struck, resulting in coins that feature misaligned designs, or portions of the design that are missing altogether. These off-center coins leave behind a striking visual impression that distinguishes them from their uniformly minted counterparts, further amplifying their desirability in a market fueled by the allure of error coins. The off-center variation adds an additional layer of excitement, as collectors and investors alike recognize that each coin exhibits a uniqueness born out of the production process's inherent imperfections. Each 2005 D penny that reflects these mistakes becomes a narrative of its own, an artifact that encapsulates both the history of mint production and the charming little accidents that punctuate our world of currency. But what is it that drives collectors and enthusiasts to covet these rare coins so fiercely? The motivations are numerous and layered, rooted not only in the financial prospect of owning coins that may appreciate significantly in value but also in the historical and cultural significance they embody. Error coins like the 2005 D1 serve as a tangible connection to a moment in time, allowing collectors to hold a piece of history while exploring the human craftsmanship that goes into coin production. The 2005 D penny, with its unique characteristics, represents more than just metal stamped with an image. It embodies the interplay of vision, error, and opportunity, blending together elements of art, economics, and human experience into one small package. As we consider the cultural implications of coin collecting, we can't overlook the impact of professional grading services, which have become a cornerstone of the coin collecting industry. When collectors acquire era coins like the 2005 D penny, they often seek grading services to assess the coin's condition, rarity, and any notable errors it may possess. Coins that are assigned higher grades, reflecting their exceptional condition, tend to command significantly higher prices in the marketplace, amplifying the value of these exceptional specimens. The level of demand for specifically graded 2005 D pennies exhibiting unique mistakes has led to instances where coins that would have traditionally circulated as humble pennies are now being auctioned off for astronomical amounts, reflecting the shifting perception of value surrounding collectible items in contemporary society. As the market continues to evolve and adapt, one cannot ignore the powerful influence of social media and digital platforms that provide modern collectors with fresh opportunities to engage with one another, trade insights, and share information about rare coins, prominently featuring those incredible era coins from eras past like the 2005 D penny. The accessible nature of online forums and auction sites has allowed collectors worldwide to connect and expand their knowledge base, creating a more vibrant community that thrives on information sharing and collaboration. As collectors post images of their era finds or discuss their experiences, they contribute to a growing narrative about the collecting community that elevates the significance of coins beyond mere transactions. It instills them with a sense of legacy, camaraderie, and excitement that bridges gaps across generations. This collectivism highlights the importance of mentorship within the hobby, as seasoned collectors impart their knowledge and passion to newcomers, nurturing a rich tradition that allows the stories of these coins to live on, echoing through time as reminders of human ingenuity, craftsmanship, and the beauty found in imperfections. Moreover, as rare coins are increasingly viewed as potential financial investments, many enthusiasts consider diversifying their portfolios by including collectibles like the 2005 D penny, viewing these unique coins as hedges against economic fluctuations. As traditional avenues of investment fluctuate, the demand for tangible assets such as rare coins solidifies the role of the 2005 D penny as not only a fascinating collectible but also a means of investment that brings together historical significance and financial potential. When experiencing economic uncertainty, more individuals have begun embracing diversified assets, aligning themselves with the trends that have emerged in the coin collecting world, redefining what it means to invest in history while ensuring an appreciation for the craftsmanship and stories behind each mistake and anomaly. In the grand tapestry of numismatics, the 2005 D 1-cent coin is a testament to the beauty of human error, encapsulating the rich history of craftsmanship and resilience inherent in American currency. It invites us to reflect on the nature of value, not just in monetary terms but as it relates to our connection with history, art, and culture. The extraordinary journey of this penny from a typical coin produced during a bustling era to an icon of value worth $120 million may seem like a fantastical tale, yet it serves as a reminder that greatness often resides in the smallest details, urging us to seek out the extraordinary within the ordinary. As we move forward, we encourage you to examine your own change jar with a discerning eye, for within it could lie a hidden treasure or piece of history waiting to be uncovered. Every penny has the potential to tell a story, and as collectors, it is our mission to keep exploring and sharing those narratives as we foster a deeper appreciation for this charming hobby that connects us to our past and inspires our future. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the incredible saga of the 2005 D 1-cent coin, which stands today as a symbol of the unexpected potential hidden within our currency. We hope this journey has inspired you to look at your own coins with newfound curiosity and adventure, and we look forward to bringing you more captivating stories from the world of numismatics in our future episodes. Stay tuned for more thrilling episodes as we unravel the tales and treasures that define our history through the lens of currency and collectibles, each coin a narrative waiting to be discovered, revealing the magic that lies just beneath the surface of everyday change.